Hello ladies, I'm going to narrate this video for you. As you see, this is an Etched project, and I'm showing you the Etched tools from the combo swivel set. And again, you can get all of these Etched products at www.etched.com. Now you see here on the etching mask, which is the yellow paper, I've cut out my design. And now I'm freeing it from the yellow etching mask and preparing it for the transfer sheet. And I've showed this technique many times using the squeegee tool to make sure that you have good contact. And then you're going to, of course, separate the layers, and then you're going to burnish both pieces onto your jar, and make sure that you really get a good contact by burnishing very firmly. And now I'm going back to the etching mask, and I am freeing up another piece of design that's going to go on each side of the label that I just got done burnishing onto the glass jar. And as you can see, I'm repeating the process of cutting it out and preparing it for transfer using the Etched etching mask and the Etched etch mask transfer paper. And as you can see, if you don't get it burnished all the way, you'll have to peel it up and, you know, use your tools to make sure that you get all of your pieces there correctly. Now here you see me using the knife in the kit, in the combo swivel set. And what I'm doing is I'm cutting away pieces of the etching mask so that I can alter the design just in that one area where it is close to the label. I wanted to add a different design to it. And now here I'm getting the other half of that flourish design that I'm using, again preparing it for transfer with the transfer paper. And I'm repeating the process on the other side, as you can see, making sure that I have good contact and so that I have a great transfer of my etching mask paper. Now here I'm using my knife, again, my knife tool, to mimic the same design differences that I created on the other side, so that this design that is pieced together flows and looks uniform together when it's etched. Please excuse my head in the view of the camera. It's hard to not know what you're doing and when you're having to look straight down onto a project. Now here I am preparing the jar for etching, and I always use masking tape, or you can use painter's tape, and I am in the process here of taping off all the edges because I do not want any etching cream anywhere except on my designs. Again, if you need to watch this process of etching and preparing your surfaces for etching, you can watch the several videos I have here on my channel that have complete tutorials that are in slow-mo, and that go step by step teaching you how to use the #1 best etching cream on the market. You will always be pleased with all the results that you get with this product because it is the best. Now I'm using the Etched etching cream. And here I am putting it onto the jar, not directly onto the design, and I'm pulling the cream over the design. And you see how thick I have it? You want it thick like peanut butter. You really want to not be able to see your design underneath. You do, very, very, you want it thick on there. And what I like about the cream is that it doesn't run and it sticks to the surface. As you can see, it's thick and ready for etching. And now that the 15 minutes have elapsed, I am scraping back the etching cream into the jar because the etching cream is reusable over and over and over again. And you want to scrape as much off as you can. Then you're going to run it under your water and your sink and rinse it off. Now, as you can see, here are the finished results. Etched etching cream is the best etching cream I'm saying on the market. That is the only etching cream I can, I know that will lend those beautiful, clear, crisp results. Now here I have cut out an oval, and I am cutting out this oval because I'm going to prepare the center of the etched label that you see on my jar to be painted. And again, you're going to use your etching mask paper to transfer that oval onto the inside of the already etched label. And I'm just cutting it out and preparing this for that transfer. You're going to burnish it down, and you're going to lift off the etching transfer paper, leaving only the etching mask oval. Now here I'm going to take my masking tape and I'm going to tape around that oval because I don't want paint on anything but the oval. And as you see here, here's a caption telling you I'm fixing to prepare to work with black chalkboard paint. You can get it at your local craft store. Now the process of this black chalkboard paint is you need to do it in layers, thin layers. There's probably 8 thin layers onto this center here, the oval, to build it up so that you'll be able to write on it with chalk. As you see, I heat gun between each layer. Okay, now I have put about 8 layers onto this, and as you can see, it is dry to the touch, and I'm making sure, using the heat gun to dry the area. Now I'm going to start removing the tape. Now here I noticed when I started to lift the oval off the thing, it was pulling the paint. So what I'm doing is I'm using my knife and I'm cutting around the inside of the oval to release the paint so that it doesn't stick to the etching mask and pull from my design. And as you can see, since I did that, it pulled off beautifully. And here are the finished results. With the chalkboard paint on top of the etched label, along with the etched flourishes on the side, it turned out simply beautiful, stunning, and allowing, by painting onto the etched label, that gave the paint to have a surface to bite and grip to, and lend you these perfect, stunning results. Now here I am getting ready to decorate the jar a little shabby chic, of course. I am putting a pink ribbon around the rim of the glass jar. I'm using hot glue to attach it. And then I will be creating a bow and placing the bow in the center there of the jar. Now I am taking some bling trim that I have, and I'm going to trim out the oval that's painted in the chalkboard paint with the bling trim. And you want to be very tedious with this process. Take your time when you do stuff like this, so that you don't have crooked lines or anything like that. Although one layer looked beautiful, I doubled up on the bling trim, and so I went back around the label one more time. Please again excuse the camera. I'm always conscious of it, and I'm trying to make sure that you see what I'm doing. Be sure to stay after the video for a long array of photos of the finished product. And now I'm filling the jar up with bling and picking out pieces of bling to adorn each side of the oval label and the center of the bow. It's so hard to make a choice of which bling to pick out. Now I'm taking a piece of chalk and I'm writing the word bling inside the label. And this is the jar that's going to hold all of my bling elements that I have in my collection for my crafting. What I like about this concept is that all you have to do is simply erase that label, and you can make this jar hold anything that you want by just erasing away and writing a new title. Stunning, beautiful, and Etched lends beautiful results. Thank you.